Good morning, guys. Welcome to another day of. Well, I'm not gonna vlog today. I'm gonna do a sit down, but right now I'm gonna get a few things to get ready for the videos. I'm gonna sit down, make some videos, and today's video, this specific video that I'm recording right now, is on how to stay productive. So, with that being said, let's get started with the day. So that means we need to start with a protein shake, which I already had one. And then also, we're gonna take one of these bad boys with me. And even though I am talking about productivity and what you can do to become more productive, it's almost 12 o'clock right now. And the only thing that I did today, which doesn't feel very productive, was go to the gym, stretch, outline the videos that I wanna do for today, get the stuff done, have the schedule, and then also go with my fiance to get her Starbies. That's our kind of routine for every single day. And now I'm gonna have a caffeine drink to get myself caffeinated. And we're gonna be start talking about productivity, which is the first thing that I think a lot of people have problems with productivity because we keep comparing ourselves to others. And even though I told you that I don't feel very productive, I am getting the stuff done. As long as you're getting the stuff done that you told yourself 24 hours ago, then that means that you're on the right track. I did listen to this one sentence, one quote that I listened to a podcast that said, if you're doing the things that you told yourself 24 hours ago that you're gonna do when you didn't have any feelings involved, when you didn't have any thoughts going on, then you're on the right track. So if you're watching this right now, make plans for tomorrow and follow what you told yourself you're gonna do. Because tomorrow's gonna come, you're not gonna feel like it, you're not gonna feel like going to the gym, getting the work done, and all that stuff. So make sure you are productive with things that you said you're gonna do. Productivity is something that, or being productive, is something that you can control. It's something that you can become better at, because the more you do something, the more you get comfortable doing it. Well, actually, it's not true, because for example, with cold plunge and all that stuff, it's not the most comfortable, but I feel like I'm building more confidence the more I'm doing something I told myself I'm gonna do. And that's kind of one of the things with productivity is you have time to get the things that you want to get done. And as long as you get them done, like I said earlier, it could be in the morning, it could be at night. For me, I like to take care of things the earlier the better. And if people know me, they know that when I go to the gym, after I come back from the gym, I'm all ready to go. I need to get stuff done because around 6 o'clock is when I get tired, when I get sloppy. Sometimes I get activated, which means I get kind of like excited to get stuff done if I'm watching a podcast or something after 6. But that's why I'm trying to relax, take a deep breath after like 5 or 6 p.m. Just enjoy the time. Even though sometimes I feel guilty because I'm 24 years old and I have my 20s to grind. And I feel like I'm not doing as much as I can. So that's another topic for another video. But as long as you're doing what you need to do every single day, and one of them is taking care of your body, doing one thing that pushes you to achieve your financial freedom, and also to take care of your mental health. For me, the gym, big part of mental health, but also my physical health. I don't recommend it, but I do think that being caffeinated until I would say 12 p.m. is a good thing. As long as you don't take it or drink it or just get caffeinated, I would say 60 minutes within waking up. After that, between 60 and 90 minutes, get caffeinated. There's a lot of studies that show that it's a bad thing, but caffeine, in my opinion, is great if you use it wisely. And that's why I always try to have some type of caffeine inside of me. And then once I'm gonna be finished with this, then I'm gonna head to the office and I'm gonna record all the other videos. So I'll see you there. I know that sometimes I create videos that are basically a sit down and talk but I'm trying to experiment more with not a vlogging style, but more a day in a life, and just show you what it looks like to get ready, to go to the office, to go to a meeting with clients, to kind of do the things that either it's in my real estate career or just overall starting this YouTube channel, because I know when I look at it in the future, I'm gonna remember like, oh, I lived in this apartment, whether I'm gonna upgrade to a house or a bigger place, I'm gonna remember those moments. So right now, I'm getting ready for the office. I got really good stuff, all the chargers and everything that I wanted, and then we're gonna go to the storage room. I'm gonna get the second camera and then go from there. So I think you guys already seen my backpack, which is the Lululemon, but I'm actually gonna get another one like this because I've been using it for working out. But from now on, I'm gonna be using it for work, to bring it with me to travel, because it's so nice. I used to have this fancy briefcase and not a big fan of that. I know I'm getting older, but not like this. And then I don't know why, but I'm just a big fan of chargers. Like for example, I got this charger, the Anker charger. I think it's 100 watts. And I like to be very neat with everything that I have. So this is what I got recently. This small bag. And it charges everything. Slowly starting to feel the caffeine kick. I hope this is entertaining for you guys, because like for example, me getting this bag, I don't know, I'm just obsessed with like chargers and like black things. Most of my outfits are black. I think it goes well with me, it makes me happy, it makes me look good and feel good. So yeah, let's go get the camera right now, sit down, have a conversation, and enjoy the day. So I forgot my keys in my mom's place, so now I'm using her keys, and you can tell because of the pepper spray. So this right here is our storage unit if the lights come up. You got my bike, and then we also have the camera right here. We do need to get some gum. I always like to have some gum with me. Let me just make sure I have some gum. So I currently have two cameras. This Sony camera, which if you guys want, I can link to all my camera gear and all that stuff down there in the description. And then I also have another one that's specifically for shooting indoors. Such a beautiful day today. This is why you're paying so much in taxes here in California. And I'm just really curious, where do you guys live? Because currently I live in San Diego, here in California. Actually really thinking about moving to Miami or just outside of California with everything that's going on in politics and safety. I think it's a little bit more complicated than just that, but where do you guys live? And where would you want to live? Typically when I shoot videos, I try to come to the office where I get to be able to sit down and do any videos that I want. And I'm gonna show you this setup. So this right here is one of the cameras. So you can see that it just sits down and I have a nice view from there. And then I have my computer sitting down, talking to the camera. I usually have my notes out and everything that I want to talk about. My phone, of course, some sparkling water, and then also a protein shake. I should be sponsored by doing this, honestly. And then my bag is right there. This is the office itself. It has a view of the pool, which is pretty nice. And that's kind of what I'm gonna be doing for a couple of hours right now. And the reason why I wanted to bring up the topic of productivity today is because right now I'm gonna be sitting down. I'm gonna be doing about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos that I have outlined and everything for, so I can upload it for YouTube, which means I take one day out of the week I created the content that I needed to create because I told myself that YouTube is something that I want to pursue. I want to build a personal brand. I want to help other men that were the younger self of myself. So let's say it's if I'm talking to the 14-year version of myself. This is what I'm doing right now. And sometimes I'm gonna do clips like this video of me just a day in life and just overall talking to the person that I wish I had somebody to talk to, because I was growing up, like I said, without a dad. My mom was working all the time, so it was a little bit harder. Yes, I had friends and I was very occupied with swimming, but it was tough when I was growing up. So, and I don't want you to feel bad for me. I don't want any of that. I'm just trying to explain to you how I stay productive, even though right now it is 12. I don't think you could see that. 12:20. It's gonna take me about an hour or two to create content. Gonna take that, spread it apart for like a week or two, and then that's a week or two of content that I have for this YouTube channel that I don't have to come back to this office. Imagine if I came back every single time for just one video. It takes time to put the camera up like this. It takes time to get ready, to drink caffeine, just make sure that this office is also not occupied, because a lot of times they have meetings here. So try to do as many things as you can in a shorter time frame, but do it in a productive way. So right now I'm gonna do one at a time, but also if let's say I do 3 videos and I just don't feel like I should be doing it, or the words are not coming out of my mouth the way I feel like it should, I'm gonna try, but there's a place where you should, in my opinion, not push yourself or cross, because you're just gonna force yourself. It's not gonna look authentic that way. And just overall, like I've had that before. I did 3 videos and then I was just so tired. So I just needed to go home, just take care of myself. So I'm gonna try to do that today, about 5 videos, and then show it to you guys. I'm excited to be on this journey. And if you guys are liking this content, I have had some people comment on the camera. This is the Sony ZE-V1. I think that's what it's called. The body itself is about $2,200, and then the lens is, let me see, this is the FE 1.8 20 millimeters. So it's the wide angle, wide lens, amazing. And then I have like a small tripod that's holding it. And the mic, I think it's a Rode mic. It's $150. Overall, this whole setup is about $3,000. That's why I'm considering which camera to keep, because this is perfect for vlogging, but it's also really good quality. It's 4K, 60 frames per second, but that one, it doesn't have any overheating problems. This one does. When you put it too much to the test, when you go into the heat, when it's a little bit too warm, it has some problems. So trying it out. I'm gonna go to Ohio very soon for Thanksgiving to see my fiance's family. I'm gonna test it out too. But I hope this video helped you to be productive. At the end of the day, there's so much that you can do. Try to get the things that you need to get done every day. That's the most important. So for me, it's always wake up, go to the gym, make sure I take care of myself, my health, because if I take care of my body, my mental health is much more clear. Then I go and I choose one hard task. So 2 days ago, it was door knocking and giving out flyers to people in the neighborhood, which, you know, it's a little uncomfortable, but I did that. And over time, the more you do things every single day that are hard, it's gonna get a little bit easier because you already know that you're gonna do it, compared to if, for example, the whole week you didn't do anything productive, and then you, for some reason, tell yourself, okay, today's gonna be the day, and then you do a really hard task. It's gonna be much, much more challenging because you're not used to it. So try to get used to doing the hard things, especially first thing in the morning, which is, again, like going to the gym, taking care of yourself without having other people depending on you, and then go do the things that you told yourself that you're gonna do. Like, for example, for me, it's creating content. So I hope this video helped you. I'm gonna try to create as much content as I can. It's a lot of work, 2 cameras, I have the batteries, and I'm just getting used to the whole influencer situation and the YouTube, and it's a lot of work that you don't see, especially behind the scenes, but I'm trying my best, and I hope that you're gonna join me on this journey. If I'm helping you, feel free to share with other people, like, subscribe, and until tomorrow, до свидания.